Hello YouTube and welcome back to another Dare to Game video. Today we're playing Red Dead Online and I'm going to be talking about the Blood Money update, which as many of you are aware, dropped about a week ago on Red Dead Online. So today we're going to be talking about the good things about this DLC. I'll probably be doing this in a two-part series. I'll probably also get to the bad things about this DLC or update or whatever you want to call it. Kind of just talk about what I think about this update. What it adds, what it doesn't add that it should have added, where it was a letdown, where it was a pleasant surprise, all that stuff. But I want to separate the video. So today we're going to be talking about the good things in the update. And I'm going to include the quick draw pass in this update because they launched at the same time and seem to be somewhat linked given that there's Capitale rewards in the quick draw pass as well as outlaw themed outfits such as the one that I'm wearing, the Dutch outfit. So let's just get into it with all of the good things that I've been able to think of that I like about this DLC. So the first section we're going to be talking about is what's good of the Quick Draw Club, the #1 pass since it launched with the update. So there's not much in this update that I actually think is good or worthwhile, just as far as content added goes, but we'll go through the couple things that I do like about it. So the first thing is going to be Dutch's outfit, the Red Cliff outfit. I actually really like this outfit. I think it looks good. Probably 3 weeks before this update came out, I released a video showing how to imitate Dutch's outfit from the main story, and the video, it's funny because I've gotten several comments on there saying, well, now they just added it into the game, and I'm glad they did, even though I had just made that video, because I think this outfit looks really nice. So that's one thing that I actually do like about this update was Dutch's outfit. Then we got some new region themed belt buckles that I actually like. This one here's the new Hanover one. Then we of course have this Valentine one, and both of those belt buckles are actually pretty cool looking. I actually kind of like them. They're a very small piece of content added, but they're nice. I'm not gonna lie, they're good looking belt buckles. I think I like the new Hanover one best. But so that's another thing that was added that I actually like. Then we have here the Rushword shirt and then the black variant of the Rushword shirt. I actually genuinely like these shirts for a couple reasons. One, they look good and they add a decent amount of variety to the shirt options in the game already because most of the other ones felt pretty bare bones. But the big thing I like about them is this white one in particular is the exact shirt that you can see Buster Scruggs wearing in the Ballad of Buster Scruggs. And probably about 3 weeks before this update came out, I released a video showing how to make Buster Scruggs' outfit as best as you can in the game. And I commented in there that there isn't a shirt in the game that actually fits his outfit, but now there is. They added one in that looks exactly like the shirt he wears. So I actually like how it looks. I like the black one too, but the white one definitely is a cool addition to the game. And then lastly, this variant of the Cattleman's revolver that they added in with the Quick Draw Club is actually a decent looking revolver. I like it. I'm not sure what the grip's supposed to be, if that's some sort of a maybe ivory or some sort of antler looking grip. Looks cool on it. It's got a lanyard grip on the grip for it, and that's definitely cool and historically accurate because quite a few variants of different revolvers at this time were offered with the option for a lanyard grip. And I like it's got very intricate engravings all over it, so I think it's a cool variant for the Cattleman revolver. Kind of made me pop it on, and so I've been using the Cattleman's a little bit more recently just because I like how it looks. So that's cool. I'm glad that they offered at least something like this that is aesthetically pleasing and period accurate. I don't like some of the variants they offer for weapons, but this one's a good one. So as far as the Quick Draw Club goes, that's really all there is in it that I like. The rest of it's kind of just nonsense. Like they added things so you could get gold, you get your gold bars back, so that's good, I guess. If you pay for the pass and you level it all the way up, which is easy because it only goes to 25, you're going to get all 25 of your gold bars back. So I guess that's good. It can help you get Capitale, but that's kind of pointless, and we'll talk about that probably in the other video, so I guess that can be helpful. And then there's things like a New Elizabeth bandana, which I don't really care about and will likely never wear, but maybe some people like it. And then there's a Lemoyne flag, which I guess is cool, but I never really look at the flags that I set up at my camp, so that doesn't make a difference for me. So there's only a couple things in the Quick Draw Club that I think are actually pretty cool and were good to be added with the update. So then the next thing I'd like to talk about are the main content from this update, which is essentially stranger missions. So they changed some of the strangers in the game, Anthony Foreman being one of them, as you can see on screen, into having the option to do these blood money missions, which are very similar in some ways but different in others to the standard stranger missions from the game. Now, a lot of people have been saying that the blood money missions are just bland stranger missions. They're just like the other ones, and I disagree about that very fervently because the old stranger missions were incredibly boring, and I actually like most of these new ones. Even the real basic ones like Stagecoach, Stick Up, Dirty Money, Dirty Deeds, and Clearing House. Those are the three real basic options for these missions that you can do for blood money, and they're still more fun than the old stranger missions. So I definitely think that a lot of people are are overselling the lack of content added with these. Yes, this isn't much. There's 3 of these 3-part contract missions, which obviously each one is going to have 3 missions involved in. You can, generally speaking, get 3 to 4 Capitale for completing each one of these 3-part contracts. It's definitely a fast way to get Capitale by doing that if you need it to do the main mission. So it's not like it's a huge grind, but these missions, like I said, they're fun. I do enjoy playing them. They're not infinitely replayable, but they're replayable to a certain extent. I could play a couple of them a day and have a good time doing it. In addition to this, they're free to play, so all you got to do is go talk to Guido Martelli down in Saint Denis, and you'll be able to access all these people over the map at any point in the game. So whether you just started your account or if you've been playing it for years since the beta, you can do these without having to pay any gold or any cash or anything up front. That's nice. I think it's definitely, this update is very, very geared towards new players, because this is going to immediately give new players, basically it's similar in gold, money and XP gain to bounty hunting. For people who were complaining that it took forever to grind enough gold to get their bounty hunter license so they could actually have a renewable gold source, this takes that away, because now you can just start doing these blood money missions and you can be earning just as much gold as bounty hunting. I see that as a pro. I know a lot of people were really mad that this seems to be geared towards new players. I don't have anything against that. I think it's good to lower the bar for entry. It's not great for their business plan. They obviously want to sell more gold bars so the game is more profitable, but it does work out for new players in a way. So I think it's a good thing. So that's why it made this list. And like I said, just even for players like me who've been playing forever and already have everything in the game unlocked, I still like earning gold and earning money and leveling up. It's not bad to play for those gains. The only thing I don't like about the mission structure here is what I don't like about a lot of the Red Dead Online mission structure, in that it's timed. So if you want to get the max reward, you have to take longer. I don't like that. But other than that, these missions are actually a good thing, and I'm glad they were added in this update. Then of course we get to the main meat of this update, which is, it's a good thing and a bad thing, and I'll talk about it in my video where I talk about the bad things in this game, what I don't like about it, but what I do like about this particular opportunity. So this is clearly meant to be the main missions of this update. You do all those side missions to gain Capitale, and when you get enough Capitale, you get to do one of these opportunities, and your reward for that is a slightly higher cash, XP, and gold gain, plus it's a pretty fun mission. So the Covington Emerald opportunity is basically just a train robbery. It's a fun train robbery. I've done it, I don't know, probably a dozen times by now, and on Ruthless it has decent rewards, just averaging out. I've written down some of the rewards and averaged them out. I generally get between $150 to $200. Again, it depends how long it takes you to complete the mission. If you wait out the timer all the way until the end to turn in the emerald, you're going to get the highest reward possible, but just that's kind of what I average, because I don't generally have the patience to sit there and wait out the timer. So yeah, like I said, I usually average about $150 to $200 for doing this, about 32 gold nuggets, but sometimes I've had less, sometimes I've had more. Like I said, depends on the time. And then somewhere between 400 and 600 XP is what I usually notice getting out of it. I'm to the level where I'm not trying to unlock anything anymore. I have literally everything in the game unlocked, so I can't. It doesn't matter if I level up anymore, so I don't pay as close of attention to the XP, but it's not bad. I've noticed a decent bump in my progress whenever I complete it. So it's like I said, it's a fun mission to play. It's got decent enough rewards as far as just ranking it against the other stuff in the game. It's definitely fun. I do like how hectic it can feel, I guess would be the way to describe it, because there's a lot of gunfighting goes on in this mission, especially if you're not so stealthy. So that's why I definitely think that the opportunity mission that we have in this update is a good thing, and I'm glad that they added it. So yeah, that's actually kind of just at a high level. That's really all I have to say about good things that were added with this update. Like I said, just look at it from a high level. They did add a form of train robbery, which is something a lot of people were looking for. I've heard, but never run into it, that there is, so it's never happened to me, but I've heard other people say that they added a free roam event where you'll suddenly get, like, a train will be going by and you can go on and steal some Capitale and gold and money or whatever. Like I said, I've still never experienced that, so I don't know if I fully believe it, but someone said it was added to the game. Plus, the Covington Emerald mission is a train robbery mission, so I know a lot of people wanted to rob trains. It is a type of that. It's not exactly what I think a lot of people had in mind, but it did get added. And then the 3-part contract missions are pretty dang fun. I like the kind of linked story with each one, so it feels like you're actually progressing through the game, and they can be played solo or as a posse. So I definitely think that those are fun to play and pretty dang replayable for that. As far as the Capitale system goes, I've got things that I don't like about it, but I have things that I do like about it. One thing is, I think it's an indication that Rockstar plans to add some sort of content either with gold or cash, but most likely gold, that is going to be locked behind a pretty large paywall because I think they're trying to drain everyone's gold supply right now. That's kind of why I think they're allowing, because you can buy Capitale using gold. So I think there might be sort of a 3D chess thing going on. They just want people to waste their gold on the Capitale. I could be totally wrong, but I've played a lot of games like this before, and I've seen that happen. Before they drop a big update, they'll sometimes drop a smaller update that gets people to waste a lot of their in-game currency, so then they have to use microtransactions to fill it back up. I can't guarantee that that's what's happening, but I think it's possible, if not likely. So there's that about the Capitale thing, but also I think it wouldn't make any sense to introduce a semi-premium type of currency into the game if you never planned on using it for anything more than just a barrier to access missions. I think eventually there's a chance that the Capitale might be used to purchase things specific to this sort of update as it gets things added to it. So I expect maybe there's going to be some more exclusive criminal-based, maybe just weapon skins or clothing items or something. But the fact that they added a new currency system into the game suggests to me that something like that might be coming down the line. And then, of course, lastly, even though the Capitale system is not my favorite, and I know a lot of other people will agree, it's not hard to get Capitale fast because you can easily do, I mean, the current method that I've seen a lot of people using, and I've used it once or twice just because I don't feel the need to grind it super intensely, but I wanted to test it out. But anyway, that way is doing the train, the 3-part train contract. You do the first 2 missions, then when you get to the third one, you just go kill the train director. You fail the mission, and you can collect 3 Capitale from his corpse, and you can do that infinitely. So then you just go back, you do the next, the third part again, you start it, and you go and you kill the guy that you have to get the Capitale from. You can do that end on end until you've got a full inventory of Capitale. It's at least not hard to grind the stupid currency that was added to it. So that's just, on the whole, that's everything good I could think of to say about this update. I don't hate the update. I understand why a lot of people are disappointed by it. I expected it to be about this size. I hoped it would be bigger. I hoped it would add more things. And I agreed with a lot of the more optimistic people that it would be a logical delivery for quite a few things that people have been waiting for. New weapons, possibly player-owned properties, things like that. It seems like in a game like this where it's pretty much based on being a criminal in the Wild West, the game does lack criminal activity. So I can understand why people are disappointed, and all I can say is that I'm hoping that based on the fact that it looks like they're going to a more quick update, but a quick but constant update system where you get smaller updates but every couple weeks, I think that that speaks to the dedication behind the team, makes it look like they haven't quite given up on the game yet. I think that that means that, especially if people keep playing it and the game doesn't appear to be dead, they're going to be adding more and more content over time. Like I said, that's just my gut feeling. I think that it's something that makes sense to be optimistic about, if that makes any sense. But that's all we have today. That's all I wanted to talk about for this update as far as good things go. Next time I'll be talking about bad things from the update, and I have more to say on that regard. If you like this video or you like this type of content or anything like that, definitely subscribe and ring the bell so you can get notifications. But in any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching another Dare to Game video. If you like this video, please leave a like and a comment. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like my content and would like to support this channel, consider becoming a member today for as little as $1.99 a month. It makes a huge difference. But in any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day. I'll see you next time.